I couldn't have been more excited, is the truth. I kind of saw it as I don't even know what you would call it, but it was a goal I had in my head for ages. I'm going to do all these matches and I'm going to train really hard. And when I go out there, I'm going to give it everything I've got so that even if I never have a wrestling match again, I'll always have this one experience. Simon Miller here on the 4th of April, in case you watch this on a different day. And actually, the date does make a difference this time because right now, if life hadn't gone crazy and the world hadn't shut down, I would be in Tampa, Florida, getting ready for WrestleMania 36. And I would also about to be, well, preparing myself, I suppose, for a WhatCulture death match against Sami Callihan. So I thought to myself, we could just talk about it. Maybe you don't want to talk about it. Maybe you do want to talk about it. But I do think it kind of ties into a greater life lesson. And as on this YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button. YouTube loves that. But on this YouTube channel, we do a lot of mental health and vlog stuff. So I thought there must be a conversation to be had. And also, it just makes me feel a bit better to get all my feelings out and just throw them onto a table. Because up to this point, I've kind of just put it to one side. Like, I did lose a lot of money on that trip. People have lost their lives during this situation. So as frustrating as it is, it's very easy to just take it out your brain and throw it over there. But I didn't even care about the finances. I think that's why I was able to get around it so much. But what I was looking forward to the most was the opportunity. And of course, that opportunity was not only going to wrestle in America, which has long been a dream of mine, even before I became a wrestler. So that's something I'd like to do. But going against someone like Sami Callihan, who people do know and has a pretty incredible reputation, and also to do a death match. I've never done anything like a hardcore match or anything like that. Just all this stuff was lining up. And you were going to do it in front of a crowd that could have gone one way or the other, but you knew because it was WrestleMania weekend and it's one of the smaller shows that they do over those few days, they were going to be ramped up, they were going to be amped, they were going to be ready. I couldn't have been more excited, is the truth. I kind of saw it as I don't even know what you would call it, but it was a goal I had in my head for ages. I'm going to do all these matches and I'm going to train really hard. And when I go out there, I'm going to give it everything I've got so that even if I never have a wrestling match again, I'll always have this one experience. And then, to wake up today and it's weird. It just hits you, doesn't it? It always does. It just hits you a little bit hard. You're like, man, that whole thing. And again, it's not a good thing. That's the wrong word, but it's easier to take solace in lost experiences at the moment, because I imagine everybody watching this has one of their own, be it that you're going to go to a football game, you're going to go to a gig, you're going to go to a wedding, whatever. Everybody has something. So obviously I would never wish that upon anybody, but it's like we talked about in another video the other day. If you're a very driven and goal-orientated person, something that does keep you motivated is knowing that, well, if I don't kick my own ass, the world will pass me by. The world has stopped. The world isn't doing anything, so you don't have to worry about that, and that does make it a little bit easier. But yeah, I mean, the main takeaway from this is that it just sucks. And everyone was saying to me, what is a WhatCulture death match going to be? I'm not going to talk about that here, just because Sami Callihan and I will have this fight. It will go down. We will wait to things to calm down, and then we'll get in touch and we'll figure out somewhere else to do it. Maybe he comes over there, maybe I go over there. There'll be an answer, right? There will be an answer. So I won't get into what a WhatCulture death match will entail, because I think it'll be more fun when you find out at the relevant time. But the thought of, I've been very blessed in my life to go on many trips to WrestleMania, right, with work. I have done. I'm an asshole. I hate me too. But I really thought this trip was going to be, I hate going over the top and I hate hyperbole. I really do, because it's nonsense. But in my stupid little world that I live in, where I look and go, hee hee hee, I really thought this could be a bit of a life-defining thing. It's pretty terrifying when I decided to go and train to be a wrestler, especially because I decided to do it on the internet, which I don't regret at all, but it did increase the pressure a lot. And I thought, this is an awesome way, sort of almost 4 years later, pretty much 4 years later, after I have had already had these cool experiences and had these matches, and not great, but getting better and better, to kind of use that as again, whatever it was going to be, a target, a goal, whatever, an arrow, boom, right in the bullseye. And then it just vanishes. It just goes. And I think that does tie into life in general, because we all what's the word? But look forward. And none of us really live in the now because it's so hard. And it goes to show that you can never put, I'm not saying never put too much stock in anything, because I'm not like that. I'm a heart on a sleeve type of a guy. I think you should embrace your passions and you should embrace the things you love, and you should just run with it. You should take the ball and run with it until someone tries to stop you. And even then, when they do try and stop you, just knock them in the face and keep on running. But it's so easy to project. And let's say you're having a bad day on a Thursday. Be like, oh, it doesn't matter, because on April 4th, I'm going to be in Tampa. I'm going to be wrestling Sami Callihan. It's going to be great. I think on that Wednesday, whatever day I just said, I've forgotten, but on that day you were having a bad day, hopefully when all of this is said and done, we can start going, you know what, I have had a bad day, but I'm still going to embrace today as much as I can. And I get this sounds all hippie trippy, but I think you have to take away positive and good vibes from anything, even bad experiences, which is what this has now become. And hopefully that's what happens when all is said and done. Like, we can all do that. We all, just being able to run around in a park without a policeman watching you going, what are you doing? Or being able to go to the groceries without having to queue up and be 2 meters wearing gloves and, you know, all these crazy new rules that have come in. Just getting back to normality now feels like such a giant step forward that's the way I'm going to look at it. But yes, in case you didn't know, that was what was going to happen today. And now it is not, for obvious reasons. I've only been out of my house once this week. Probably why I'm going a little bit stir crazy. And probably why I have too much time to think about this nonsense. I've got a table right there. Maybe I'll just film that, set it on fire, throw myself through it, get some thumbtacks and hit myself with a chair, and then I'll have my own death match. I kick my own ass, which is what a lot of people wanted to begin with. They just wanted to see me have my ass kicked by Sami Callihan. I can wear a Sami Callihan mask. This is what I should have done for this video. I should have had 2 versions of me. One, obviously, is me, because I'm me. That's easy. But much like a face-off kind of a vibe, I should have printed off a Sami Callihan mask, worn that, and then I could have kicked my own. Anyway, I haven't done it now. I haven't done it now. Point is, though, if you've gone through the same thing, I feel for you. You have my sympathy. You have my empathy. I'm going through it too. I'm going to make sure this damn match happens one way or the other. No matter what I have to do, I will. Unless Sami doesn't want to do it, then I'm not gonna do anything illegal. But as long as he still wants to do it, I'm gonna have that match. I guess to me, just to wrap this up, it was the top point so far. So it kind of felt like the wrestling stuff had gone like that, and that to me usually leads somewhere good. And instead, we've gone the complete opposite. I know I haven't wrestled for weeks, and I'm sure you haven't done the things that you love for a long time as well. But we're all in it together, and onwards we shall march. Thank you very much for watching this nonsense that I put out there. Again, we're just in brand new territory now, so I'm just making content. Stuff comes into my head, and I make it. Hopefully you like it. Smash the subscribe button. Smash the like button. Enjoy WrestleMania 36. If you are watching this on Saturday, it's a nice distraction. As long as everybody is well, and everybody is health, and everybody has their safety, I'm certainly appreciative of it. And yeah, we've got another video going up tomorrow. We've got another video going up Monday. And then when Monday comes, I'll make more content. So we're just going to have content every day. I won't stop selling other stuff. I'm just rambling now. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just sad. It's a sad day, but I'll be all right because deep down I'm happy. I'll see you soon.